Children, today we will learn how to create database using MS Access. Children, to create a database, first click on Start button. As you will click on Start button, you will see a list of many application windows will appear on your screen. From these applications, you look for MS Office Suite. Children, MS Office Suite is a package which consists of many different type of application softwares for different purposes. Take for example, if you want to create a presentation, you will click on PowerPoint and make the slides and use it for yourself. Same way, if you want to make some records, you have to click on MS Access. That means MS Access is the software which helps the user to create a database. So click on MS Access. Here children, I have 2013 version. In your book, the suggested version is 2007. Still, we are in a better position. We are learning the revised version. These versions are simply the change of a slight change, you can say, in the features or in look and feel of the application software window. So when you click on MS Access, Access window will appear. And here children, it will first suggest you many different types of templates. These templates, you can say, ready-made table styles and design. Why? Take one example. If I ask you, make a record of your class, of the students, those who have done their work. So what do? You take out your rule sheet, then you draw lines. These are the columns. You put a heading, roll number, student's name and date on which they have done their work. Correct? So what was that? That was designing a table. This is what template means. Here by default, many ready-made designs of the tables are given according to the person's use. Take for example, if a person is working in any factory or industry and wants to maintain record of the stock, so here he can use inventory template. Because if they suggest these template, it definitely means that the table design will help the user. The field names are related to user's choice. Let us take one example. So many templates you can see here. You have even for, can you see children, real estate, you have for issue tracking, you have for project management also. Let us see this faculty. If you click on faculty template, what will happen? Once you click, you will see a faculty window will appear. This is the MS Access database window with the heading as faculty list. And can you see here, the table is ready with the heading names. The only thing is the person has to simply enter the values. This is the meaning of template. So this is one thing which we have learned, that from the so many templates you can take any one of your choice, but we will learn to create a blank database. So click on blank desktop database. See children, again one more thing here we need to note, that when you have used MS Word to create document or PowerPoint to make slides, was it compulsory for you to save the file first time before making any slide or typing any text? No. But in MS Access, you cannot proceed until and unless you save the file. So here we will save the file with students record of 8th D. So let us type, and can you see here, once you select or bring your cursor, the database 2 You can see this on the screen. This is the suggested file name which Access application software is suggesting the user. If you want to change, you can change it by some name of your choice, and those names should not be any irrelevant name, like you will name it with a name of a flower, rose, sunflower. No, it should be relevant with your file. What I want to do, I want to create a document for class 8th D. So here I will type record underscore 8th D, and after typing you click on create option. Once you click, see children, this is the main Access window where you create your table design and then you insert the values through datasheet view. One more thing, see, the name has got changed from database 2 to record 8D. This is the database file which is record 8D. Now we haven't made the table yet, so we will now work on creating a table. For that, you click on view option. Children, this is the first step to begin your database work, or create your any database or any record what you want to do through view option. By default, the first time you will see only two options when you click on more option of view. That is, you will get datasheet view. You click and you will see datasheet view and design view. You can see from the icons given and understand easily that the design view icon is basically for creating or constructing a table. Like these icons, scale, you have compass, you have stationery, can you see here, protector is there, then you have pencil. That means you want to create something, design, construct. So this is the first step. After opening or coming to Access window, click on view option, further click on more option and select design view to create the table. Why I am saying create a table? Because until and unless children you don't create a table, where will you put the entries? Under some heading you want to put name of the student, yes or no? So you need the heading, you need to design the table, and tables are the building block of any database object. Only once you design your table, only then you can create any other objects like forms, reports, or even run a query. And from the icon of datasheet you can see it's like a tabular icon where you can insert. So click on design view. Now once you click here, you will see a window, a design window. Let us first click on design window. Yes, once you click children, here also it will again ask you to first save the table. You can save it by any name, otherwise it will suggest you by default table 1. Here we will again change the name, student underscore record. Once you save the table with some name, on the left hand side you will see the icon of datasheet view with that name with which you have saved. This is the design view window. It has 3 columns. The 3 columns are, first, to put the heading, you will write down the heading under field name column. Then relevant to the field name, you have to suggest some type of data, that is the data type column, and the third column is for the description or to put any remark, which is not compulsory, it is optional. Now let us start creating the table. You can see in data type children, auto number is given. What is the meaning of auto number? See, From the heading you can understand it is under which heading? Data type. That is the type of data you want for your heading. That means suppose I want to write the roll number. So roll number is purely a number, one thing. So I will take either number, this is one type of data, or we have one more which is auto number. The difference between auto number and number is that in auto number you cannot repeat the numbers. If you take a type of data as auto number, there will be no repetition of the numbers, while if you take number type of data, then you can repeat the values. Take for example roll numbers. Roll number should be which type of data? Correct, it should be auto number. And if we talk about fees, if we make one column where we want to mention the fees children are paying, so that should be number. Why? Because most of the children fees is going to be same. Is it clear? Maybe we are talking about some annual day program or any some other events where the children are supposed to pay some money for the dress or for any prop, etc. Have you understood? So there it should not be auto number, it will be number type of data. So here we have many other type of data also. We have short text, long text. See, number and auto number is a very common question which comes in exam. You want to write down the date, so you have date and time. You want to see, like we were talking about amount, one column is there for amount. You can take the type of data for that field name as currency. Auto number I've explained you. Then we have one more option which is yes and no. Now this is very interesting. Sometimes when you make a table, yes, using these softwares, you simply want the answer in yes and no. That is, the records what you want is in the form of yes and no. Even manually also, like teachers, when we ask for your Aadhaar card or Samagra ID, sometimes the children say that ma'am, we do not have. So ma'am will write down, just put a cross or write child doesn't have. That is a remark. So these type of remarks which have only condition yes and no, then you will take type of data as yes and no data type. One more example, you can say resident of India, citizen of India, yes or no. So there also you can use. Then we have OLE type of data. OLE means object linking and embedding. That is, we are working with MS Access, and in this file you want to import records or link another file which you have typed using MS Word. So that is another object, Word file, and you want to link this with your Access file. So this is called as object linking embedding. That is, that object you would link here and embed it to Access file. Then we have hyperlink option. Hyperlink is when you want to insert your email ID. In some records, when you maintain, you want to write down the email IDs, yes or no, or something like that related to your links. Then you can also add attachment to your tables. So you have directly one wonderful feature, that is attachment. Then we have lookup wizard, but this is for the advanced level. So these were the types of data what we have discussed. So here for ID, identity, we will use auto number because we do not want any child's roll number to be same. Otherwise we would have taken it as number. And let me change the field name to from ID to roll number and put a description that this will be the roll number of the student. Have you understood, children? So this is the optional column, third one. First two are important and mandatory, and you have to take care of while designing the table because this is the design view. Now second field name after roll number, I want the name of the student. So we are writing under field name. The type of data here will be text. Why short text? Two things. First is name. When we say, that means letters, characters, alphabets. So in number it is not going to provide us with, correct. So instead of number we will take text. Here also for text we have two types of text. See here, we take short text because the maximum field size of short text is 255 characters. That means at the most you can take 255 characters, including your white space or any special character. Is it clear? Just like in number we had two types of different numbers, here we have text. See here, 255 is the maximum length. And same way for class also we will change it. See children, here you will say, ma'am, why for class I have taken it as short text? See, if I take simply number, then what will happen? I can write down 8, that too a number, digit, but I cannot write that 8 in Roman number, because number will not provide you with any other character except digits. So here I will take short text for even class, because see the description, because I want to enter class and section of the student. Have you understood? Then after class I would like to insert contact number of the child, mobile number. So let me write down contact, and then again here what type of data it should be. It can be short text or I can take number. Here we can take number. So in number type of data children, what happens? Here also we have one problem, that it will allow us to type maximum of 9 digits. This was with the previous versions. Here in 2013 I have seen that the maximum digit what you can type is not more than 10. So this we will find out. So this I have taken as number. So the description will be mobile number of the student. Okay, let me take it as contact number and I will show you. Here I will take contact 2, and this time the type of data what I will suggest for this field name will be short text. Why? Because I told you children, for number also there is a limitation, that is in one cell. When suppose a number is 9899899989, in some country you have, if we are just assuming example, the contact number when we talk about the maximum digit in any mobile number is 10, but take for example if it is 11. Or like I told you, for MS Access 2005 also it never allowed us more than 9 digits. But when we talk about mobile number, that means in all I need to type 10 digits. So here I will fail to type 10 digits. Is it clear? So this is why second time again I am taking contact number, and this time I will take it as text type data, that is short text. And here also you can mention the description of this field name as mobile number. Now we will type address. For this will be our next column. Such interesting things we are learning here. We have learned here that even numbers are of two types, auto number and number. In auto number you will not see any duplication of the number. Unique value you will get every time. In number you may get it repeated. One more thing we have learned, that in number at the most there is a strict field size beyond which you cannot type any more digits. Same way text, when we talk about text are also of two types, short text and long text. Why long text? We will take for address, because if you take long text for address, it will help you to type lengthy text. Lengthy text means sometimes the address is your lane number, flat number, then you can say so many other landmarks you want to give. If in case if it exceeds beyond 255 characters, so For lengthy text, you will take long text. Now Aadhaar card also we will take it as text. Why children? Because a number may not allow us to type more than 9 or 10 digits, but in Aadhaar card you have 12 digits, correct? So this will not allow us. If we take number, you will see when I will insert the data sheet, it will be more helpful. That time we will learn. Admission number also, let us take this as number, admission number of the student, and this is how we have inserted. I have quickly done this. Now after creating, you click on save icon. Can you see the floppy? There are many ways. First is this floppy icon. You click on this and your table design what you have created will get saved. One more option is there. You can click on file tab, and from there you will see multiple options, and you will have one of the option as save or save as. You click on save option. This is another way to save your table. Now this is the window of datasheet view. Name of the student, type. Now let us start the entries, then class 8th D, then contact number. Check children here, check while I'm typing 1 2, just check digits. I have typed 11, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, correct? And now if I move to the next field, just see what will happen. Can you see? It is not going to allow us to move to the next column because read, the value you have entered isn't valid for this field. That means, see here, the next line also if you read you will understand. The next line if you read here, enter text in a numeric field or a number that is larger than the field size. This is what I was talking about, that if you take number type of data, so there you do not have option of exceeding to certain length. It has limited short length. So if you want to type the number with many digits, you have to take text. This is why I have taken for contact to text. Now see, it allows me, it do not troubles. Yeah, you can type lengthy text. Same way, see address, you can type one word, you can type lengthy text. Then you have Aadhaar card, check here also. In Aadhaar card, we have taken it as text data type. So you can type so many digits together. Then admission number, here also we have taken text. So with number you can use special characters like slash. Is it clear? And suppose when you created, you forgot to add some field names, and now you think you want one more extra heading or many headings, then you just click to add, and see, first select the type of data. Suppose I want to write down one more heading I want to take. That column should be for the students, those who are part of SJC. That means, are they the students of SJC? So after selecting the type of data, change the heading from field 1. I will change it student underscore. I will take short form SJC. So this is another heading which I have taken after designing the table. This we can do. Further, again you want to add more headings to your table, you can now add from the data sheet view. Is it clear? Now let me fast insert all the values. See, this is how you can click on the tab button and move to the next cell, or with the help of mouse, and enter the values. Once you finish, then you again click on save, and after saving you can see the data sheet children view icon, students record. Yes, now let us see what all we can do with this table. This was such a hectic way to insert the records. We have to take care of every time the field names. Once we type, we again check whether we are putting it under correct heading or not. So for that, we can also insert through forms. For this, you click on create tab and from there you move to forms group and click on, see you have many types of form options, but you will click on form wizard. When you click on form wizard, a window will appear with all the field names which you have taken. In one go you want to take all the field names, you will select double headed arrow moving in forward direction. You want to again move back, you will use the double headed arrows here, which you have angular icons. You can see these angular symbols, those two, if you can see, one is in forward direction, one is in backward direction. So I want to insert all the headings and then click on finish. With the datasheet view, what we were doing, we were inserting the records. Same way, there is another way, that is through form also, children, we can insert the records. But this way is much more you can say attractive, easy way to insert the values. Through forms, when you insert the record, you find it much more comfortable and easy, because at a time it will show you one form of a child, one record. So one record you will insert at a time. These are the records, children, because all this was in the first line. Have you understood? So this is the benefit of inserting the records through form. But you cannot access form option until and unless you design the table first. This is why I was telling you that tables are the building block of any database object. You can work with forms now. We will also learn how to create reports and run a query, but all this is possible only if you have form. See, here you can see the first record, roll number 1. I have put Aradhana and inserted the values. See children, this is your navigation button at the bottom. So now this is the second record. And how many records I have inserted? I have inserted 4 records. You can see just after 2 of 4, and you have option button. The last option you have is with option 1, golden color icon is there. This is to insert new record. You can insert the record after, see, this is the 4th one. Now you click on this icon. Now that was the use of navigation tab, that you can use the arrows to move or flip the records backward and forward, and then you click on the golden button icon, then also this blank form will appear. Or once you have visited the last record, still you click on the forward arrow, then also this blank form will appear. Now again you type. See here one important thing children, when you type the name, then automatically you will see the roll numbers are mentioned. We are not typing the roll number. Why? Because roll number type of data what we have taken was auto number, that is automatically the numbers will be generated by this software. Now class, children, notice one more thing, that when you typed name or class, these columns also were short text, but the address column what we have taken is long text. So here at the right hand side of the address bar, you can see a scroll button is visible. That means this type of bar with the scroll button will explain you that here you can type lengthy text. If you want to type lot of characters, more than 255, so this is why we have taken address as long text. You can type as many text you want, because this is the long text data type which allows the user to type the text with multiple lines. Aadhaar card also same way, we will type so many characters now we can use, but if we would have taken it as number, it will not allow us. The next option was student of SJC? Yes. So we have just selected the checkbox. Fees also, change it and write down any figure you write, and automatically click on that golden icon. Automatically you will see this data will get saved to the data sheet. Now same way, next record is ready. See, we are just playing with the navigation bar here. This is very easy, children. Only thing was to design a table was important. See, once you design the form, and again at the left hand side just below tables you will see form icon, this pink color small title bar with some white boxes. Can you see small icon with the same name, student record? You can change also. So now we have inserted two more records. Let us open. Oh, see children, first time when we have inserted the record, we have inserted 4 records only in our table. Still it is showing 4, but we have typed 2 more through the form. So where are those records? It is so because we have to first, this was the previous record, so you have to first close this table and again click on datasheet view. See, now you can see the rest of the records also along with the previous record. Have you understood? So this happens with the children. They get confused. Ma'am, we have inserted so many records through form, but not a single record is visible. It is not visible because that was the old data sheet view. Just now you have created. So again close that data sheet, and from the left hand side again double click on your datasheet view. You will see the fresh record. Same way click on form. Again let me show you again. We will insert some records quickly. You can leave some options if you want. I am doing it very fast. 2-3 options I am inserting, and then we will see again what will be the view on datasheet. Let us save and see. Can you see close? And now you can see your new record. Same way with this table, now you can make report also. So from the report groups, click on report wizard. Same thing you will see, just like form wizard, you will have multiple field name options of that table which you have, all the field names whichever you want. This time I will not take all the field names. This time I will take selected field names. So see, this is how you select and move it to the next selected field and finish it. Now see, this is the view of your report. Only 3 fields we have taken, so it is showing only 3 fields. And one more thing you will notice, whichever object you take, that object will quickly be visible on the left hand side. Can you see green color diary like icon? That is the report icon. So table, form, report, 3 objects we have learned to create. Now let us learn how to create query. Same way, click on create tab and query design. See children, after creating table, to create all other objects, what we have done? Simply we have first clicked on create tab and the respected group. Like for forms, we have selected form wizard from the forms group. For reports also we did the same thing. From the reports group we have selected report wizard. Same way, to run a query, click on query design. As you click on the query design, first a window will appear with the table name. Correct? Our table name was student record. So you need to add it. Once you click on add, again you will see a small window will appear with the field names of that table. Now you can close it. Children, just like in design view we had 3 columns, here also in your query window we have 2 parts in the query window. That means a query window is divided into 2 parts, top pane and bottom pane. On the top pane you have seen we add the table and the field names. At the bottom pane we will add the field names whichever you want to get the query for. So I want to see roll number of the student. I want to run a query for the student's name also, and I want to see whether they are any option, any field name from here you can select. Let us take student of SJC, whether she is a student of SJC or not. Then you can see run icon, this red exclamation mark, that is the icon which you have to press to execute the query. Once you click on this, see here, what was our query? We wanted to find out roll number, student's name, and whether they are SJC students or not, and admission number. So see, the query window will suggest us with all the 4 field names and the, you can say, records. Correct? You want to save it, same thing, you click on yes button, again a dialog box will appear, then you type the name of the query and then just press OK. Any name you can give. One more thing children, let us click once more to the table. You know children, I told you that you can add the table, same way you can delete the table. Let me take one field name as students hobby. So let us take one field name hobby, and any hobby you can type for the student, any hobbies, like here suppose she is fond of dancing, so write dance. I'm just showing you that like you can add more field names, same way you select the column and delete. See, it will get deleted. This is the one thing which we forgot while designing a table. So you see, this is so easy to create database. And what is MS Access? It is an application software which allows the user to create their own records, to manage, to organize. So this is how. See, one more query we will run. Let us run one more query. We will add the same table and take the table field name and close this from the top pane. Now the previous query what we have executed was with all the field name it was showing. But I told you, for query you can find for any particular thing also. Take for example, I know child's roll number but I do not know her name. So you can have the criteria option or conditions. You can put those conditions. Let us see here also. Let us take students. We will take name, whether she is SJC student or not, and fees. 2 things. Now here also children, see what 2 field names I have taken, name of the student and fees record. And here see the criteria. What I have done, I have put it as equal to 0, and then you click on exclamation mark. See, have you understood what happened? Here it is different from the previous query. There I had no criteria. In this query I had put a criteria that fee equal to 0. That means all those records where fees is 0, only show me those records. Same way we can run a query for, suppose we want to find out for the marks, all the students who got less than 33. So this is very useful way to get the information, that is called as retrieval of information. Query is simply to retrieve the information, to fetch the information from the lengthy record. So children, I request you, if you have your desktop, you or any device where you see you have MS Office, you please try at least read the chapter.